Hey everyone, welcome back to Trove, your go-to hub for the most exciting Apple updates and futuristic tech deep dives. Today we're exploring a massive leap that quietly reshaped Apple's entire living room experience. You know, sometimes Apple releases an update that doesn't look groundbreaking on the surface. No flashy keynote, no big redesign, yet it completely transforms how you use a product. That's exactly what happened with tvOS 26, the biggest update ever for the Apple TV 4K. When Apple first launched tvOS back in 2015, nobody imagined it would evolve into something that could rival a gaming console, a streaming hub and a smart home controller, all in one sleek box. But now Apple has done it again. With tvOS 26, every pixel, every animation, every experience has been refined. From the new liquid glass interface to AI-powered personalization, it's clear Apple no longer treats the TV as just a screen. It's becoming an intelligent cinematic centerpiece for your digital life. So in this video, we'll explore everything new in tvOS 26, the upgraded visuals, the new India-inspired aerials, the smarter profiles, AI-based features, hidden performance boosts, and even the future of Apple TV 2026, which might just be the company's boldest step yet. Let's dive in. A new era of design, the liquid glass experience. The first thing you'll notice the moment you boot up tvOS 26 is pure elegance. Apple calls it the liquid glass design, and honestly, it's breathtaking. We've seen hints of it in iOS and macOS, but tvOS gives it its own soul. Menus shimmer with soft transparency, icons reflect ambient light, and transitions feel smoother than ever. It's like your TV interface is alive, floating under a thin sheet of digital glass. On iPhone, the effect feels bold and immersive. On Apple TV, it's calm and cinematic. It enhances your content instead of distracting you from it. Pause a movie, and the playback overlay doesn't dim your screen completely. It glides in gracefully with a glassy glow. The new control center has also been completely redesigned, faster, cleaner, and tailored for the living room experience. Every icon now carries depth, subtle reflections, and motion. It's minimalism perfected. It doesn't shout for attention, but you can't help noticing how right it feels. That's classic Apple. Quiet, beautiful innovation. Aerial screensavers, cinematic art from the sky. If you've owned an Apple TV before, you already know how iconic the aerial screensavers are. They've always looked great, but in tvOS 26, they've reached a whole new level. Apple has introduced India-inspired aerials, and they are absolutely stunning. From Kerala's lush coastlines to the golden peaks of the Himalayas and glowing urban skylines at night, every shot feels like it was filmed for an IMAX theater. Each scene, rivers, deserts, forests, and cities, flows seamlessly. And for the first time, you control the experience. Want to skip jellyfish or space shots? Go ahead. Now you can choose specific aerials to match your mood. No more toggling entire categories. It's the perfect blend of art, personalization, and technology, and that attention to detail defines Apple's DNA. Even a screensaver feels premium. Smarter profiles, personalization. That finally works. Next up, something families are going to love. Profiles have existed for years, but they finally work the way they were meant to. With tvOS 26, Apple has made switching profiles effortless. The moment you turn on your Apple TV, you're greeted by a beautiful profile selection screen. Each user gets their own world. Personalized watch lists, recommendations, app layouts, and even viewing histories. No more mixed-up cues or random anime showing up in your feed because someone else watched it. And if you're the only user, you can disable the prompt completely for a smoother experience. That's Apple's design philosophy. Choice without clutter. The all-new Apple TV app. Streaming. Reimagine now. Let's talk about where all the action happens. The Apple TV app itself. With tvOS 26, it's been given a full cinematic makeover. The interface now uses poster-style artwork, animated previews, and an intelligent content grid that feels like flipping through a digital movie, theater rather than a clunky streaming menu. The top 10 and up next lists have been refined. With better hierarchy and color separation, you instantly know what's trending and what's next in your queue, even though Netflix integration is still missing. Apple TV Plus, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Hulu all blend seamlessly. But what really makes it shine is Apple's on-device AI. tvOS 26 analyzes your habits, when you watch, what you watch, and even what device you watched it on, to predict what you'll want next. Start a show on your iPhone during lunch, and by the time you sit on your couch, your Apple TV automatically resumes it from the same point. That's the magic of the Apple ecosystem. Intelligent, invisible convenience, smart home integration, the living room. Reinvented. One of the most underrated improvements in tvOS 26 lies in how it connects with your smart home. Apple has merged the Home app directly into the control center, turning your TV into a true home hub. Adjust your thermostat, dim your smart lights, or lock the doors, all without pausing your movie. The responsiveness is near instant thanks to full thread and Matter support. The Apple TV 4K is no longer just a streaming box. It's the brain of your connected home, syncing automation and ambience seamlessly. Imagine watching a film and your room lighting automatically shifting with the on-screen mood. That's not the future, that's tvOS 26. Performance and hidden upgrades under the hood. tvOS 26 is faster, smoother, and lighter. System animations are tighter, input delays have dropped, and app loading times are snappier. For gamers, this is big. Apple Arcade titles now launch faster, run smoother, and controller latency has been dramatically improved. Developers can also sync visuals and lighting effects using a brand new API, so if your Philips Hue setup reacts to explosions in real time, you know who to thank. Apple is building toward a fully immersive home cinema experience, one where your room becomes part of the story. Privacy and on-device AI recommendations. Unlike most smart TV brands that bombard you with ads and sell your data, Apple is taking the opposite path. No third-party tracking. No sponsored tiles. No invasive recommendations. All of tvOS 26's intelligence runs on-device. Your preferences and watch history never leave your Apple TV. This lays the groundwork for the next evolution. Apple Intelligence. Coming in 2026, imagine telling Siri, "Find me something peaceful but visually stunning," and it curates the perfect film for your mood, time of day, and past behavior. That's where Apple's vision of mood-based entertainment begins. Apple TV 2026, the future of tvOS now. Let's fast forward a bit. Leaks suggest that Apple TV 2026 will mark the biggest hardware jump ever. Reports claim it'll be powered by the M5 chip, enabling console-grade gaming without streaming, meaning native high-end games could run directly on your Apple TV. Add to that AI-driven adaptive lighting, built-in FaceTime cameras, and Vision Pro integration, and you've got a device that bridges your physical and digital spaces. Imagine tossing a 3D movie onto your wall or hosting a virtual movie night with friends via SharePlay. tvOS 26 is just the beginning. The stepping stone toward Apple's cinematic, spatial future. Why Apple TV 4K still stands apart, so. Why choose Apple TV 4K when cheaper options like Roku, Fire TV, or Chromecast are everywhere? Simple. Quality, privacy, and ecosystem integration. Other platforms are cluttered, ad-heavy, and slow. Apple TV 4K is pure, no bloat, no noise, just effortless performance. It doesn't just stream content, it curates experiences. Dolby Vision? Check. Atmos audio? Perfectly tuned. Menace glide, transitions shimmer, and every tap feels intentional. With tvOS 26, Apple's attention to detail shines brighter than ever. This isn't just another software patch, it's a masterclass in refinement.